completed the first part of PHP, I think. Okay.
Yes,
See
we
here,
have
you
completed.
concentrate on learning HTML, the first part, that HTML, HTML5. Okay,
Mm.
these will be very much essential when doing the project
Yes,
because the whole structure depends on the HTML. HTML gives you the
yes.
structure. So if you are
Okay.
not familiar with the HTML tags, how they work, what are the attributes, okay, then it will
Mm.
be very much difficult for you to maintain the code or even write the code. Okay.
Till forms, I'm okay. The forms little bit I have to see.
Hmm.
Till table, though, I can do it.
See here, see this is a complete PHP code. Okay, this is a complete PHP code. The this type of code you will find in server side. Okay, the
Mm.
responsibility of this code will be to generate the response on the basis of client's request. Okay, but on the
Yes.
view side, means
Huh.
on the client side, okay, you will find codes,
Mm-hmm.
PHP codes which are mixed with HTML. Okay, we discussed about this. See here, this is a
Huh.
PHP code and this is HTML code, like that, something.
Yes. Huh.
So if you are not very good familiar with that HTML part, okay, then
Huh.
you will make mess of writing this type of
Mess
code.
of yes, yes.
So you should have a very good
Hmm.
idea on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we create a folder for today. That will be your demo PHP 4. Let's see what is there inside demo PHP 4 dot demo PHP 4. This will be a folder. Demo again. I have to create a folder here. Then create
Mm.
demo PHP 4. Suddenly I am not able to create the folder. I want to create a folder here. Then what I have to
Web
do?
tech. Web tech folder.
Here it is going inside it. Okay.
Ah,
That's a
inside demo PHP 3
demo
display.
PHP. So I just take it demo PHP 4. I'm taking it back. I can click and drag it. No, it is not happening. Okay. We will do it from here. Maybe I am not able to manage the mouse.
Sometimes a
Hmm.
mouse.
Inside WebTech,
One demo 4.
डेमो PHP 3 के अंदर चले गए थे. Folder back to demo PHP 4. So this will be our today's root folder.
Root
Okay,
folder. Okay.
refresh demo PHP 4. This will be our root folder for today. Demo PHP 4. Just delete this file and inside demo PHP 4, what we will do? Okay, let's now check what is there in the second part of PHP, that is your
Mm.
server side programming. We have completed this PHP 1. Okay,
Okay.
last day we did array.
S-
We completed the array
Huh.
part, na?
Array part. Huh.
Okay, I
Okay.
remember. I remember now. Okay, array, multi-dimensional array was not done last day.
Uh,
We did only a single dimension
single
array and the
dimensional array.
associative array. How associative?
Associative array.
Okay, so we will do some multi-dimensional array task, but first check what is there in this PHP 2 part. This unit you will learn explain to use various types of functions, right? Okay, functions. Okay, last day we also said that we will do functions today.
Functions. Yes.
Then upload
XAMPP
file regular
nested.
expression, handle exceptions, and manage sessions in PHP. Okay, this upload files we will do later. Regular expression we will do
Okay.
later. And first we will do today some multidimensional array, and then
And
functions, how to write a
functions. Yes.
functions. Then maybe we can write handling exceptions or
यहाँ
sessions.
पे
Okay.
भी है क्या exception handling?
Ha, sure. Exception handling is an integral part of object oriented development. So everywhere you will find exception handling.
Okay.
Lots of exceptions. An application faces lots of exception while it is
Mm-hmm.
running.
Mm-hmm.
So those exceptions must be handled. Otherwise, your application is will behave abnormally. Okay. So why we do exception handling? Exception handling is for handling all those abnormal
Validation.
situations during the runtime of the program.
Situations.
Okay.
Runtime.
Okay.
Yes.
So we start the XAMPP. Inside XAMPP, we have to start the Apache.
Mm.
Next, we create a file here, say maybe multi-dimension array dot php. Okay. multi-dimension array Multi-dimensional array in PHP. So what is a multi-dimension array?
When
If
we
you
have
remember, what
two
is a
subscripts,
multi-dimension array?
more than one subscript.
More than one subscript. Fine. You remember that in Java or C, multi-dimension array, something like that, right? Okay.
Yes.
So can I say that, see, we know this is a single dimension array. A,
Mm.
okay, this is a single dimension array, right?
Mm. Yes.
Then adding one more subscript operator here, what that mean?
Mm.
Simply, you
We are
should know
specifying
that
one
this
more dimension.
this symbol signifies that it is an array. Okay,
Yes.
this symbol signifies that this is an array. So here I
Mm.
am using one block of this square bracket. So it
Mm.
is one array. Okay,
One array
and if
with
I
one
use
subscripted value.
another here,
Mm.
then it will be array, sorry, array of arrays. Can I say?
Okay.
Multi-dimension array is something like that. It is an array of
Of
arrays.
array.
Okay.
Okay.
See here, if you uh, remember from Java, say A,
Mm.
say
Mm.
2, if it is an array, Java or C or
Mm.
C++, then how this array will
Yes.
look like? This array will look like 2, or I say 4. Okay, make it a big 4.
Okay.
So it will
Four
be,
divisions in that.
yeah, these are called 4
Four index
elements in the array.
position.
4
Yes.
elements in the array, right?
Array. Huh.
This is a single dimension array, 1D array.
Huh.
Now, if you say that, okay, I need two arrays like this,
S-
okay, two arrays like this. So, how to write that? Two arrays of 4 elements each.
Four elements each.
So, write like this, two arrays of 4 element each. Got it?
Yes. Okay.
Then you will get two arrays of 4 element each, like that. So, one array of 4 element, just beside that another array of 4 element. Got it?
Decide.
just
Okay.
beside, okay, just
Okay.
beside that another array of 4 elements. Okay,
Uh,
now this we represent in our practice in this way, saying that this is our 0th row, this is our 1 row, and this
one
is
row,
0, 1, 2, 3, like that.
three.
Okay,
Uh,
so this is practice in pen and paper. Okay,
okay.
obviously these arrays are stored in memory, and in memory they stored
Mm,
in consecutive locations,
mm-hmm.
just side by side. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
multi-dimension array means it is an array of arrays. I can
Arrays.
write
Array of arrays.
multi-dimension array is array of
Of
arrays.
arrays.
Now you can always increase the dimension. Suppose if you write, if you want, see, 2 of this much will give you this one. Okay,
Mm,
now if you want to have 3 such arrays, means this type of array you want 3.
three.
Okay, 3 such arrays, then what you will write? A 3
Three,
of 2 4,
three, two, four.
2 4. That means you will need
One more.
you will need this
Second
type
row will
of
be
array,
created.
means this array.
Mm,
Okay,
for 3 rows.
no, 3 rows. How 3 rows? 1, 2, 3. See,
Okay.
this is your array, this array,
Okay.
this array.
Mm,
3 arrays of 2 by 4 each. See, each array is 2
mm.
by 4. See here, 2 rows and 4 columns, 2 rows and 4
Four
columns, 2 rows
columns.
and 4 columns. Okay,
Mm,
and why I write this 3 set? Because I have 3 here. So this will be your 0th set, this will be your first set, this will be your 1 set, 2 set. Okay,
okay. Okay.
in memory, how
Mm.
they are mapped in memory? In which way they mapped in memory? Again,
Consecutive
yeah,
locations. Okay.
this will be mapped like that. This will be mapped 4 elements. Here I'm not giving all the
Next.
definitions. Okay, and just
Next
beside
four.
that 4 elements, right?
Uh,
For this,
again, next will be.
just beside it there will be 4
Uh,
elements. Just beside that there will be 4
mm,
elements. So in memory,
uh,
arrays will be placed in
in the
consecutive
consecutive
locations. Okay,
location.
there is no
Okay.
violation in this rule. Array, when you are
Okay.
saying about array, so it will take consecutive memory locations. Okay, so in this way.
Okay.
But in pen and paper,
It
we
is in table for. Write it in tabular form.
we write in tabular form, and how to represent the thing in pen and paper? We represent the thing in is a 3D approach, like that. So
Mm.
this is your first array, first 2 by 3 array, 2 by 4 array.
Mm.
Okay, and here you can place your second array, and here you can place your third array. Got it? So this
Okay.
is your 0, this is your 1, this is your 2. That means this one is your this one. Okay, and here
Okay.
these two. Okay,
Okay.
and this one, this green one, is basically this one. Okay, and the
Mm.
next two. Got it?
Mm.
And the blue one, this one, is
Is
actually
second one.
the this one, this array, and this
Okay.
thing. Okay, so this is the concept of multi-dimension array. In this way you can
Okay.
have n dimension. In
Uh,
array you can have n dimension. Okay, but
okay.
in dimension array we means Multi-dimension array means two-dimension array is quite used in applications. Maybe
Uh,
three-dimensional array is used, but after that we do not use, because as you go deep inside the dimensions, you need the looping iteration, okay,
okay.
which will make your program complex and increase the time complexity. So we rarely
Okay.
used uh, multi-dimension array with deep mm,
Only three,
dimensions.
two,
Okay,
3 dimensions
two
most.
three dimension most bus. That's all. Okay,
Mm,
and if you are thinking that okay, my solution, my application is such that I must need 10 dimension array. Okay,
okay.
then probably you have a wrong point. You
Okay.
should have check your logic. Okay, it should not be
Okay.
like that. Okay. Okay, so in
Mm,
PHP, how we can create? So in PHP, you should concept. Acha, by discussing all these things, we get the idea that
mm.
our multi-dimension array is an array of arrays. You have to take this word
Yes.
from here. Okay, array of
Yes.
arrays.
Array
Now
of
see,
arrays.
if you remember that it is an array of arrays, then the thing will be easier to you to
Mm,
formulate. So how to take an
okay.
array? Say A
A
is an array equal to
array function.
ARRAY. I told you
Huh.
last day
Yes.
that this is an array.
Yes. Yes.
A is become an array.
Yes. Huh.
And just a minute. Okay. Now, if it is a single dimension array,
Huh.
now B array semicolon, how can we enter data inside the array? Like that way, na? So this is
Equal to
uh, equal to
value
means
val.
you can write anything here. Yes.
Huh.
Not all the time you need that associative array like that. This is a single dimension array.
Dollar
Okay.
ARR. Dollar ARR of one
So
equal to.
inside this array, okay,
Uh,
means I am trying to tell you that if I write this thing, okay, so this is an array.
hmm.
This thing I can also write in the similar fashion, 1 2 comma, that is I am trying to say here. Okay.
Yes, last class we have seen in the next okay, next
uh,
line we have
we
written
can
all the
define the
elements.
array elements in this way also, means making its
Yes.
multi-line declaration
Mul
is means nothing. Okay, it's
valid.
just
Yes.
similar. Okay,
Okay. Yes, yes, it is.
so now I'm going to declare one multi-dimension array.
Okay.
See dollar $C equal to, I'm taking this approach.
Okay.
Here, each element
Hmm.
will be an array,
Okay.
because multi-dimensional array, what we already
Array of
confined
arrays.
that array of arrays. So it is
Huh.
an array. This C is going to be an array because we are taking this this thing, na, array function, and inside that array
Yes.
function we need to keep the element. Now inside this array,
Ye-
each element will be an array. So I can write array,
of arrays.
comma, array. Say I need three arrays, array, like that. Got it? As per the
Okay.
definition I am writing here. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Correct.
if you want to put some data here, say
Huh.
maybe 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Here you want to put another data, say 1, 1, comma 2, 2, comma 3, 3, comma 4, 4. Here you
Huh.
also want to put some data, 1, 1, 1, comma 2, 2, 2, comma 3, 3, 3, comma 4, 4, 4. Got it? So this is
Yes.
going to be an array of arrays.
Of arrays.
The C
That is
is an array
multi-dimensional
of
array.
arrays.
Of
So
array.
this is a multi-dimension array. Okay.
Okay.
Now you should have a look in print. Which function?
Printer.
Printer. Good. Printer is there to print the array. So if I pass $C here, so it will print the whole content of the
Uh,
array C.
array.
Okay. Let's
Yes.
see how it looks. Okay. After that we will continue. Just save it. See here, this one means that the file is not saved yet. Okay. So what you have to do, you
Okay.
have to save
Save the
it,
file.
and then you have to go to your browser to run. Tell me how to run a PHP file. You have to run it by
Root
entering
folder
localhost.
and local host
And our root
and
folder is
giving
your
the
webtech. Inside webtech,
webpack
we have our demo
demo for
PHP 4. Okay. So
PHP4.
inside demo PHP 4, we have our files for today.
MD,
So this is your MD
MD,
array. So I can click it.
MD.
See, this is the content of your multidimensional array. Just let me copy it and show it to you if it is giving us the same thing. I am printing this thing and just trying to formulate it. See here, array. Okay,
Yes.
array. So inside it, zeroth element is an array. Got it? Zeroth element is an array. And
Uh,
this is going to be our first element is also an array. The second
yes.
element is also an array. And here is the
Uh,
end of the array. First array. This is our C array. Got it?
yes.
So see
Yes.
here,
Yes.
inside
Correct.
C array, just match it. This is
Mm,
our C array. The zeroth
same
element,
elements are there. Uh,
zeroth element is an array. Okay. One element is
yes.
also an array, and the second element is also an
Mm,
array. And inside that individual array, all the elements are there. Got it?
yes.
Okay. Now we can change it. Say I am just having this thing as, say, 1 2 3 4 are the roll numbers of 4 students. Okay, so I'm writing the
Okay.
name here. Say here, fine. Now for here I'm giving some, say marks. Okay,
Uh, okay.
I should not put the marks inside the code because that is a string.
String. Integer. Here marks is integer.
Hmm. Maybe something like that. Okay, so
Okay.
save it. Again I'm saving it and running. See here we are getting this array now. Okay,
Uh, yes. The name is there. Same thing.
yeah, I am just copying it
Uh,
and showing it to you how it is got printed twice because we have this part here na. So we will just
uh,
remove it, save it, and then again rerun it. Okay, now it's okay. I'll put that array here. I am just trying to show you the matching. Uh,
mm.
at zeroth element you have this
Zero
array,
element we have one, two, three, four. Mm.
this one,
Names we have. Names we have.
and the second, this one. Okay, here. Okay. Now
Okay.
here, zeroth element roll number. If you call this is a roll number, okay, array. This array contains
Uh,
a roll number. Okay, then one is the roll number. Okay, and if you consider that this array is going to store the name of the students, then these are the name of the those students, right? And if
yes.
you consider this array contains the marks of each individual, means so what will happen? The roll number, if roll number is 1 and the name is Shashikala, then her marks is 4
The marks will be for
because
450.
all are present in the zeroth column. Okay.
Zeroth column.
So how
Yes.
this array will look like? This array will look like something in this way. This will look like in this way. Say 3 students are there. Okay.
Uh,
and how many values? Four. No,
four
four students are
values.
there, na?
Four
Four
values.
students are
Uh-huh.
there. So, okay, we have three rows,
Three rows, four columns.
four columns. This one, okay. So at zeroth row, what we have? One, two,
Two,
three, and four.
three, four.
And the first one means one row.
Shashikala.
That means this one,
Uh,
this one, this row.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Second row.
You
Yes.
have Shashikala,
Shashikala,
Srinivas,
Srinivas,
Srikanth, and
um,
Vivek, right?
Vivek.
And in the third row,
Second,
you have the marks
450.
450.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Uh,
in this way.
some,
So
yes.
in this way, by writing two dimension array, what you are getting a set of value like that. Okay. You will
Yes.
be interested to get the zeroth column for
Uh,
finding the information of one student. Okay.
yes.
You will get this column finding the information, related information for the second student.
Uh,
In this way, you can manage your tables, manage your data.
okay.
Okay. Multidimensional array for
Okay.
what purpose? To manage the data internally for
Data
programming purpose.
internal.
Okay. So I am just keeping this set here by commenting out. See here, it is not taking the comment because we are placing these writings after this code, na? This PHP tag.
Yes,
Since this
yes.
part is not going inside the PHP tag, so it is not taking the PHP comment. This is
Take
actually PHP
PHP
comment.
comment.
Okay.
HTML comment we have to give.
Yeah, right. Very good. This is an HTML comment, but I want to keep this inside this PHP tag. So I include it inside PHP tag. Since as soon as I put it inside the PHP tag, it is taking the comment section. Okay. So you got the
Okay.
idea?
Yes.
Multi-dimension array.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now from here, I am giving you example that you need
Okay.
associative array. Why we need associative array? Associative array will be most
For key value.
suitable to write this, design this kind of array. Okay. But first, let
Okay.
me show you how to use this array. Suppose you are having this array. Okay.
Uh,
And now this array, you can ask me then how this array will be constructed. Obviously these data, I have written this data as a static, na? Static value.
huh.
Okay, this should not
Static
be
value.
like that in the real project. Okay, this data will be
Oh,
come from the database. Okay,
okay.
in 2 days we are going to learn the database, MySQL database, and we will connect the PHP and MySQL database together. That time you will get this data is coming from the database. Okay, or
Okay.
you can take the data input from the browser. Okay, anyway,
Okay.
this thing will be dynamic. Currently these are static in nature.
Static in
They are
nature.
fixed.
Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
you should have dynamic data here. Okay.
yes.
uh, Anyway, but how to run this array, means how to get individual data, means if you want to print the
Uh,
roll number, name, and marks for each individual student, then obviously this is not the way to print your data, present your data, na? This is not a presentable format. This is raw
yes.
array data. I have just
Yes. Shown
printed
for
to
an
show.
example demonstrated.
Right. Okay. So how to present that data? Means if you want to print the data in this tabular form, okay, like in this tabular form,
Okay.
you should create a
Okay.
table and you have to
Uh,
print the data there. So let's try to do it here right now. Okay. Then we will transfer that thing into our associative array. But first, let me create a table where we can print these data in a tabular form. So
okay.
how to do that? Any idea?
To print the table, na?
Something similar to that in our previous classes.
We
Maybe
can give in a table tag only. We can use the table tag and embed this PHP
you
code
have to
into the
understand that
array.
a table tag, okay,
uh,
If it is an HTML table, then these are the rows. Okay,
now
these are
it
the
is
rows, and these
mm,
are the columns, means the TD. So these are TR.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
these are TR, right? These
mm.
are TR, and
Now
these are
it is not the
TDs,
case.
right?
Uh, uh,
So each tier will have fixed number of TDs. Got it?
okay.
Each
Huh.
tier will get fixed number of TDs, but the number of tier may be dynamic
Differ.
in nature.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, dynamic. Correct.
So
Mm,
in our array, remember that tr is your internal arrays.
okay.
है ना? See here,
Yes, yes, correct. TR is internal array.
tier,
Correct.
these are all the tiers. Okay. So
Huh.
we have to make a loop which will iterate over this array for this many
Outer
number of
array.
times. These many number of times. How many internal elements are there? 3. So we will create a loop which will iterate for 3 times to get each individual array. Got it?
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Now inside that array, inside that loop, we will need another loop which will
Hmm.
iterate inside this array for 3 times
Hmm.
or 4 times. Right?
4 times.
Okay.
Hmm.
Going back to your Java experience, see here, this is your 00 element, 00 element.
Ah,
So this will be
yes.
your 01 element.
0, 1 element.
This will be your 02 element. So 2 and 3. This will be your 03 element. Okay.
Yes.
So in the same way, we can write a loop. Okay. See here.
Nested loop.
Uh, for a $i, like we use I and j, very familiar for two dimension array. I will
Looping.
represent the
Looping.
row and j
Outer
will
loop.
represent the columns. So I am taking $i
Columns.
and $j. Otherwise, you can take $r, $j, dollar column, something like that. So
Yes.
I equal to
Yes,
0
yes.
is equal to
Hmm.
0. $i less than how much? 3. Okay.
3.
You can dynamically decide the length of the array from here.
Uh,
And
$I
$i
plus
plus plus
plus
inside
plus
that you again
for
for $j
$j
is equal to
is
0,
equal to 0.
$j less than
$j
4,
less than equal 4.
$j plus plus.
$j plus plus.
And inside that, what you have,
Hmm. Uh,
say if you print echo
hmm.
$c, $i and
Comma
$j,
$j. J.
what will happen? Just give a comma and just let's print it. Let's see what will happen. Okay. It
Okay.
is the same concept from you are borrowing from Java or C experience. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. First, we have to stop printing this thing. Okay.
Printer.
Enter. See here, all the data are printed in this way.
Hmm.
So there is mm, no difference in handling array. If you handle array in C, C++, Java, so the same thing you can do here. Okay, in the same way.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Okay.
all you have to do, you have to put this data in the
In an
tabular
tabular
format.
format.
So how to do that? See, if you start from here, okay. See, again, there
Hmm.
are two concepts. I told you, you can put HTML inside PHP, or you can put
Or PHP inside
PHP inside HTML. Okay, so PHP inside
HTML.
HTML is a good approach, but currently I am again, I have demonstrated it last class. Okay, but still
Hmm.
again I am doing it. See here how to do that. So this is your say when you are inside this loop. Okay, so you are actually printing the TDs. Got it?
Hmm.
When you are inside this loop, you are actually printing the TDs. Now when you are here you are printing
It
the
is TR.
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 Okay, so come here, you have to print the TR. So how to print the TR? Echo TR. Got it?
Okay.
You made a TR,
Hmm.
semicolon. Okay, and since
Okay.
you make a TR here, so you have to end the TR where? Here is the place where you need to end the TR. It's that simple. You have to visualize, and that's why I told you that you have to get a very good idea over the HTML. Okay, so
Hmm.
when I am saying that we are going to create a table, the table structure must be in your mind so
In
that you
front.
can formulate in
Yes.
this way. So we are inside here, we are inside a TR. Okay,
Okay.
here you have to write the TD. Okay, so
Hmm.
inside TD, what you are writing?
We are writing the columns.
TD, see here, TD, then
PD.
dot. Okay, so whatever
Okay.
value here, it will be inside this TD, and we are not giving any comma because we do not need it. So inside that TD, and see here, this value will be printed inside this TD tag. This TD will be
Okay.
printed, and this value will be
Printed.
appended to the.
Each element will be in a different TD.
Yeah, so this will give you a TR. Inside that,
TR.
how many times this loop will iterate? This loop will iterate
That
four
many.
times. So there
Four
will be
times.
four TD inside that TR,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
That thing is not yet completed because we need the table tag. Now, where to put the table
Correct.
tag? You cannot put the table tag
Before the
inside the for loop. Then the table tag will be iterated for four times or three
repeated
times.
times.
Okay, so you have to put the
Before the
for loop here, a table tag here. So
table
echo
tag.
table, table
Table.
border equal to, give double quote. Why I am giving double quote? Because I have already
As a
encircled this with single quote.
in
Na?
a single quote
So
sorts.
if you are
Yes.
inside a single quote string, then you have to mention this thing as double quote. Otherwise, you have to vice versa, like that.
Yes. Vice
This is
versa.
your table initial tag. Now again, you need at the end of this loop. So echo end the table
Yes.
na,
Tables backslash.
right. This will give you the whole structure. See here. If you do not have the clear idea about the HTML table structure, then you cannot formulate this part. Okay. Just
Yes.
before saying anything, we have to run it as usual. See,
Huh.
this is the structure, same structure we are getting here. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if you want, okay, since we have done so far,
Huh.
means the desiring things always increase when we achieve something, na? So the next
Yes.
part we
Yes.
can try to have the column names. Okay, how to
Ah.
do that? Help me.
TH.
Where to write? That is the main thing.
We've. Haha. Welcome back.
TH we know.
Before starting TD. Before starting with the TD.
Before starting TD, if you write, then what will
Hmm.
happen? You are inside the loop. And TH means the column name should not appear multiple times. So whatever you write inside loop, it will appear
It
multiple
should be
times.
TR after T. Before TR, it should be.
Before TR
Means
means if you
after the TR. After TR, first one should be TH. Before we start the J loop, one row will be TR,
okay, you
then TD.
tell me where we tell me the line number. You can see the line number where I should write the code. Tell me.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Just guess.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
So that your
After
brain can
27.
always on track. Okay, tell me.
Definitely. T27. After 27.
After 27, okay, come here, enter here.
Echo.
What I have to
E-
write?
uh, echo.
Echo
TD in a single quotes. TH in single quotes.
th. th inside that.
But this will repeat again. It is there of within the for loop.
This will repeat.
It will repeat it. This is wrong.
See here, if you want to have a column name, then you have to have a separate row for that. And inside that separate
Before
row,
the
you
loop.
will have this one. And this separate row must be a constant. It
Hmm.
should not be iterated.
Yes, it should be before the for loop.
Exactly. Now you are right. See here, when your brain is trying
24
to
after
write the
24.
code, then you are getting
Uh,
the right thing. Na? So always try
uh,
to write the code on editor.
okay.
Acha.
Echo tr,
Echo. Now you are right.
tr,
Okay. Here,
next echo td or th.
yeah, I am just completing code like that. Tr. Okay. Inside tr,
Within that, within tr, th,
this will be your th. Inside th,
h,
say role,
roll number,
th,
close th, again
then
th,
name.
name, th did not
Hmm.
start. Open tag th, close the th tag, again open th tag, mark.
Mind is always saying copy, copy, copy.
You know very well you have gold. Oh, the coding. It shows how much you are use it for
No, no.
coding.
It's we have that kind of habit.
Uh,
Acha, there will be only how many rows? How
um,
many columns are there?
marks only three, no, four columns,
Four
no,
columns. Okay, four columns. Sorry, these are the
different name.
names.
Oh, names.
These are the names of the student. Okay.
Reverse way, reverse way we have created.
Student one,
Uh,
student one, and
student
this will be your th inside that.
student two,
Student two,
student three and four.
student three and four, right?
Mm.
That's tr. Student three and student four. Save and run. Student one, student two, student three, student four. Sorry, the last one I made three. See, student one, student two, student three, student four. Right. Got it.
Okay, got it.
Now, if you want that to leveling the row name, then what will happen? How to do that? That means this row signifies the roll number, name, and means the thing that we were actually trying to do. How to do that?
That also should be kept constant.
See here, if you want to do that, then what you have to do? You have to write it over there. Na? So you
Mm.
need one more column for that. One more column for that. Right.
Extra column to be created.
Extra column to be created for that. Okay.
Mm.
So how to create an extra column? And that column will be
TD1, TD.
this column. This column means this element will be fixed for
Mm.
this row. Okay.
Yes.
So you should write it here. Here. For the
Yes,
first time,
one for
you
the outer loop.
yeah, for the outer loop. For the first time, when I is 0,
Uh,
that means you are
yes,
in the first row. That
created
time you have to write what?
one TD.
Name. Okay. May
T,
sorry, roll,
TH.
roll.
TH.
Let's do it. If $I is equal to 0, that means you are writing for the
creating,
first row,
one ph to be created,
then echo
ph,
ph, what role,
roll number.
ph,
It
fine.
is 2. If dollar I equal to
I'm just removing these braces. Then else if,
mm, else if dollar I equal to 1,
yeah, if it is 1, then you are printing name.
name, else
Else if dollar $I equal to 2, then it will be your what? Mark.
marks.
Marks. Got it.
We used all three if only, no else if here.
Sorry.
Here we have used all if only, no else if.
Sorry, huh? You need else. Otherwise, all the ifs will be checked for every time.
Huh.
Increase the time.
We can just simply give else also over here, right? Because it's
Last
only
one.
three times.
For last
Last one.
one. You can give.
Mm.
Okay. So this will give you the uh, means the
Row
first
heading.
first column. Okay.
R- First column or the row heading, right?
Uh, One more thing we need to change here, but first look at it. See here, role
Uh,
name marks all are appearing, but student
this
one is
should be
giving there.
moved to be moved at
Yeah,
that side.
we have made the changes here. Means we have increased
Uh,
one column, but we did
there
not
one
insert one
blank
column. Yeah, right. You should have a blank
one
column.
blank ph should
Th
be.
and slash th.
Open and
Okay.
close the th.
See what will be the effect. Now it's okay.
Mm.
Looks good,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. So do not keep this thing as empty. You can always put a space over there. NBSP semicolon. This is the
Mm.
code for giving blank space in HTML. Ampersand NBSP
Okay.
semicolon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you should
Mm-hmm.
put at least a semicolon over there. And
Okay.
now you can apply the CSS inside that and many things that you already know.
Decorate.
So this is
Okay.
the way how you can embed the code.
Bed.
Okay,
Mm.
fine.
Here nothing knows internally, only the NBSP ampersand NBSP will be taken, I think. No, that will not have any effect on the output.
Effect, yeah, it will not give you the effect because you will not going to see the space here. Okay, you are not going to see the
Hmm.
space here until and unless you select it. See here, this is a space I
Okay.
think, and if you do not write the thing here, it means just see here,
Yeah,
I
we
am
are not
trying
able to
to
select
select it, but you are not able to select it. Okay,
getting the space also.
yeah,
Correct.
okay. And HTML always eliminate means if you have multiple spaces, so it will eliminate every space and it will just keep one space over there.
Okay.
So instead of that, if you want multiple spaces, okay, then you have to
Mm-hmm.
use this code ampersand NBSP for quite a few times. Okay, means
Okay.
if you give, see here, I am giving multiple spaces here, na, save it.
Huh.
Now if I run
It
it,
will keep
what you
only
are
one.
getting? You are getting nothing because HTML eliminates every space.
Okay.
Instead of giving these things, if you give ampersand NBSP semicolon, see one NBSP semicolon, and I am giving 2, 3, 4. Fine,
Mm. Yes,
run it.
it will not take
See,
this.
4
Oh, it
spaces
is
are there.
taken. Mm. Uh,
One, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4.
1,
Yes.
see here.
Uh,
This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces are there. Okay. So by
yes.
force, if you want to put spaces, then you have to write this code
Uh,
ampersand NBSP. That is HTML
okay.
feature. Nothing with PHP.
Okay.
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 Okay. So how to convert this thing to embed the PHP code inside HTML? This is actually HTML inside PHP, na? So I have
Hmm.
I write all the things inside the PHP
Started with
tag. So it is HTML
PHP
inside
tag.
PHP. So your task is
Hmm.
to convert this thing as PHP inside HTML. That you will do as an assignment for this
Okay.
one. Okay.
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 So I am leaving it here. Now see,
Okay.
when we are writing this code, this
Hmm.
array elements,
Hmm.
follow
Hmm.
here. See dollar
Hmm.
$i, $j, $c. Looking here, we are
Hmm.
not able to see, we are not able to at the programming end,
Hmm.
means which column or which row represent what data. Okay,
Hmm.
that's why we like to have associative array. See here, this
Okay.
array is signifies as a number 0, and that number
Hmm.
means
Could be taken it as a
signifies
key value
nothing.
if your
Okay,
associative array is.
so suppose I'm just copying this file. Okay, I can save it. Save as. Where is save as?
Open with it is giving
File,
in the file.
save as.
Save as.
So md array 2 dot
Oh.
php. Let's try to convert it in associative array and see the advantage of having associative array. Suppose
Hmm.
rather having this one, okay, if you have something like that, this is what I can say row, okay,
Hmm.
and this is name, then it will be easier for you.
Hmm.
See here, I can convert this thing in the same
Give
way.
role. Uh,
Role, then you have to give this
that
operator,
give the
and then it will
separator.
write like that. Okay,
Okay.
and here
Name in single
name
quotes and that
single
operator.
quotes, and this one, and this is marks,
Marks.
and this one.
Operator.
Simple.
Uh,
Now what I am doing, mm, okay, I'm just first show you the printing. Okay, okay, the name is md array 2. We have to
two.
change the name here, na?
Hmm.
See a role array. Don't look at this. Okay,
Hmm. Yes, yes, got.
role array is this one.
It is one,
This
two, three.
whole array is now get a name, and that name is your
Hmm.
role. See here how where the role
Name
appears.
array.
The role appears in place of 0, na?
uh, Zero. Key
Name
value.
appear in
Yes.
place of 1, like
One.
that. Okay,
Marks appears in two.
huh. Okay, I'm showing one more thing to you. See here,
Okay.
print r
Hmm.
$C. If you give inside name, okay, then it will take the second array whole. You got it?
Mm.
Now this is your role, this is your name.
Name
Since you are
and marks.
referring with a
Key value.
key value, a string. See here, you are just printing this array, name array.
Mm.
Okay, see here, you are just printing name array. Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Mm.
Okay, now like that you can print, always print the role array and the
Mm.
marks array individually. You can access all those things. Otherwise, if you do not go with associative array, then you have to remember for which I kept the name. Okay, one, though I have to write one, like that. Nah,
Correct.
you got the idea. So
Yes, yes, I got it.
okay, this is the way of referencing. This makes referencing easy for the array. Now how can we apply it here? So we can apply, mm, we will not have, see here, we are just trying to apply it here. Say inside that, uh,
J loop.
j loop for, acha, here we can do for each, we will use for each. Okay,
Mm.
for each $c as say $row. Okay, so each row will be signifies
Mm.
as $row, and $row is going to represent, first time $row is going to represent this array, next time
Arrow.
$row will going to
Zero.
represent this array. Okay,
Ah,
so we will run this loop on $row, right?
okay. Yes.
For each dollar row as $r. Now what is your r? R is now one single value, like
Mm.
that. When $row is representing this row, $r
The
becomes
entire row.
one single value.
Mm.
So you are get rid of this thing. Simple. Okay, got it. Although we are not using these
Mm.
names because our array structure is not like that. Okay,
Already has.
yeah.
Okay.
So see here how this for each can makes the loop looks
More
nice.
simpler.
Okay, or the referencing makes it easy. Okay. Okay. Now, just run it. See, we already get this data, but what is this line
Mm.
number 31 dollar
Some
I?
warning it is giving.
Yeah, this one. This one is giving. Since we do not have
Dollar
dollar
I.
I here. Okay. So what I
Ah,
have to do to keep this role name dollar I equal to 0 if your, you have to print what here.
the
You do
names,
not
role
need this
name and
thing at
marks.
all.
This thing. Ah,
Need this thing at all. See here,
mm.
1 2 3 4. Now what you have to do, you have to reconstruct the thing inside this one for the first time. Okay,
uh,
when you are running this loop for the first time, you have to print the
uh, echo th roll.
echo ph roll. If you write echo, make it simple, although I'm just bringing that thing back. Okay, for the time being, I'm just doing this thing equal to 0. Okay, it is 0. Just try to understand. And dollar I plus plus. Okay, so 0 will be for the first time it will be for 0. So when dollar I equal to 0, it will print roll. When dollar I equal to 1, it will print 1, means this name. Okay,
Mm,
so after
mm,
completion of the row, we are incrementing the value of dollar I. This will
got
give
it.
you the case. See here,
Mm.
you got it. This is a simple
Yes,
logical.
yes, I got it.
Okay,
Uh,
fine. Now usually the array
okay.
should not like that.
Mm.
Okay, array should not like that, means students will be placed in rows.
Uh,
Okay,
yes.
so the actual array structure should be like that. Say
The
these
column heading should be
one,
roll
then two,
number
something like
reverse.
that. Okay, and the
A
columns will be
column
your
heading should be
values. Okay, so that will be the actual use of your associative array. Okay, so although we are just reconstructing the our previous program, but I hope you
mm.
get understand this thing.
Yes, I got it. This one I
Okay,
got it.
okay, fine.
Yes, I got it.
Now you can take also this thing as an assignment. Try to create an associative array like that. Maybe,
Keeping the row value.
yeah. Roll
Name marks.
roll name. Then what was there after roll name?
Marks.
Acha,
Marks.
marks. Okay, okay. Now you
Mm,
have these three columns, and you can take n number of students. N number of students. Okay,
mm,
student 0, student 1, and dot dot dot. Okay,
okay.
1 2, like that. Got it. So for
Yes.
this type of associative array, you can write a loop like that. For say suppose the name of this array is your student. Okay, I'm just writing this thing as say dollar stud.
Mm,
Okay,
okay.
student. So to
Dollar
run the
student.
loop for each dollar student as dollar stud.
Yes. Good. Okay.
Then what will happen? Each row will be identified as stud. Stud now is going to
Huh.
be an array inside this loop. Okay, are you getting the thing?
Okay.
Then what you will
Huh.
do? You again create a for loop
Create
for
for
each. What you will
each
write? For each
dollar
dollar
stood
stud as
as
say dollar s.
yes. Huh.
Now Now you can get all individual
Great.
element as $s. But tell me,
Eco.
do you really need this thing, this loop? Because you do not
Uh,
need to uh, reach out this thing by means of loop. What you can easily do, see here,
uh-huh.
delete it. Okay.
Okay.
See this array, this complete array is now a loop. Sorry, is an array. This whole row,
Uh,
this complete row is
oh,
now,
directly array could be
yeah,
printed.
directly. You got it. Directly you can echo. Echo means you should
Oh,
use the table tags and tr tags, td tags also, but you
uh,
can use dollar stud within bracket roll. Simple. Got it.
hmm.
You can use echo dollar stud name
Name.
and like that.
Hmm.
Get the idea, na?
Yes, yes, I got it.
Okay. This
Same
is
way, marks. Eco
yeah.
dollar stood name.
Okay.
Marks. Sorry, not name.
See here. Since we put the student in the column,
Hmm.
so we have to
Hmm.
write like that. Okay.
Correct.
Since we give column and we do not give the
Hmm.
column names here, okay, we have to write
Uh,
this kind of loop. Okay, but actually this should be
correct.
like that. Okay, so you can use
Hmm.
single loop and you can print all those things. Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. So this was associative array. It is an important part. Okay,
Yes.
so check what is there next. Function. Simple things. You should know what is a function. So I'm not going in
Hmm.
the definition. Function is a subroutine.
Yes. Not required. Hmm.
fun1.php demo. Okay. Inside PHP, writing a function, you can write, use function keyword. Function, say fun, just like that. Nothing else. Okay. See here, echo, hello,
Mm-hmm. I'm there.
I am fun. It is a function. You can call the function anywhere inside the PHP tag. Just
Okay.
first, see, I'm just writing a function here, okay? And I did not do anything. Hello.
Huh.
Hmm. So I'm writing fun1.php. Here nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Why? We have written a function, but we did
Should
not call it. So
call the
to
function.
initiate the function, you should
Call the fun
call the
function.
function. So call it.
Hmm.
I
So
am
now
fun.
we will be getting hello, I'm fun.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now suppose you have some HTML here, say HR, okay,
Hmm.
and some
Hmm.
paragraph tag here, okay, some paragraphs,
Hmm.
maybe many things. After that, you have a PHP code.
Fun function to be called again.
Whether you can call the function from here also. Okay,
Hmm.
it's okay. I'm fun here.
Hmm.
Got it.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
function, once you declare a function inside a page, inside a PHP, it will be available for all the
Hmm.
uh, remaining part of the code
All the
everywhere from the single page. Okay,
part of the code.
yeah.
Hmm.
You can write a function
Okay.
which can be used for multiple pages. Okay, but currently you understand what is a function,
Mm.
how to write a function. So this is one function. Now I can write another function which
Okay.
takes some argument. Say fun. I'm just fun
Mm.
function sum, right? Two number sum as
Mm.
usual. The simplest
Two numbers.
function b.
Mm. For function.
So what it will
Dollar
do?
A,
Dollar
B, A,
c
dollar
is
B.
equal
Dollar
to
C is
dollar a
equal to
plus
dollar A plus dollar
dollar
B.
b return dollar c. See here, since it do not have that kind of data type, means obviously it has data types, but you do not have to mention the data types in front of the variables. So you do not have to mention what type of data this
Mm.
function is going to return. It will be understand by this
Okay.
function automatically. Okay. So I am just trying to call
Okay.
this function from here. Say echo
So we have to store
sum.
mm,
Say something like that. Maybe let's check.
two values. Mm.
See 344. Okay. Got it.
Mm.
Now suppose
Yes.
you have some HTML here. Say input
Mm.
type equal to what? Text box. Type equal to text. Okay.
Mm.
A name, you should give a name and the value is
Mm.
equal to
Okay.
say some value like that. Just print it. So you are getting this text box now. So inside that text box I want to print the
Mm.
value of the sum.
Fun.
this
Sum.
this one. Okay, so how to write that?
Mm.
You remember how to write the
Value,
shortcode
remove
for
it.
PHP?
We remove the value. That open the bracket question mark.
Then you can write PHP, then sum, then
Mm.
100 comma 200. This is a longer version of writing the code. Okay,
It's fun or sum. Mm. Mm.
sorry, just not getting value. Something I made a mistake. Oh, I do not give the echo. No, you have to give the echo command.
Equal.
See here, the value is echoed. Okay,
Mm. Then the
but you can
sum is
write
coming there in the
the
text of.
the short form.
Uh,
What was that? Equal to. Okay, if you give the
equal.
equal to, then it is
It
saying write
understands.
echo. Okay, it is
Mm.
an echo command. Okay, writing this thing is an echo
Yes.
command. Save it, give
Mm.
some other value so that you can recognize. See here, this is the value. Okay, dynamically it is coming. Okay, got it.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
see here
Yes.
we are putting the values in the code, means a static value. Okay, but it is assured that if somehow these value can be taken input from user and pass it here, write it here, then this function is ready to produce the sum, and
It
the
will be
sum will be
dynamically.
printed. Okay, so how to
Yes.
take these things dynamically? We will do
Within the
in
box.
this part, the server side programming. Actually, server side programming, say server side programming, this should be done. I don't know in which segment they kept that thing, but we will
Mm-hmm.
do next day how to take these things. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Next,
Okay.
one more thing in function. So you know how to write the function. You also get the idea how to pass the values into function, and you are
Mm. Return the value.
return the value from the function. Now I'm creating one more function. Mm,
Mm.
give me what to do with the function, more specific function, something that you can that you did in other programming languages. Do you have any?
That's what not return type. The four types means you're asking any function coding where we can do it.
Function coding? Maybe I'm taking an array. Okay,
Mm.
say dollar $ARR is equal to, say, array, inside that, so some random values,
Okay.
and printing the prime numbers, maybe something like that.
Okay. So now the function will be checking the prime.
Yeah, function will be checking the prime, maybe print the sum of all the prime numbers. So I'm taking some smaller values so that we can identify. Okay, now we are interested in counting or summing, something like that. Count, say dollar count. Okay, equal to get the dollar, sorry, function get prime. Inside that we are passing dollar error. Got it?
Mm.
Now after receiving
Now
the
we have to
value,
write. Mm.
we will print the value
Submit.
inside another text box. So give the name
Okay.
T2, and we are printing,
So
oh
equal
sorry,
to
we have to
AR
print
prime.
the count value, na? Count.
Mm. Count.
We're just printing the variable count here. Tell me,
Count
are you
here.
getting the thing?
Mm.
So this function will be
Variable
executed.
count.
This
Correct.
function will return the number of mm, uh, prime
Prime
numbers
number.
present in this array. Okay, and it will be
Count will
stored
be taking a count of it.
count variable, and that count variable is printed inside
Is
this
it
input.
incrementing?
Huh?
Count count incrementing will do it.
We have to implement this function. We have not implement that function yet. Na? So try to implement that function. Maybe we can implement it anywhere. Say we implement that function here at the very beginning.
No, the function is only checking prime, no? Counting also we are implementing within that only.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, we are doing that way. Get prime. Okay,
Okay, fine.
or count
Ah,
prime. Okay, I am
ah,
making it count prime. It will be more perfect.
okay.
These are called semantics. Semantics should be clear so that everybody can understand. Count prime inside that array. Okay. So
Okay.
for
For
each, I'm using for
dollar
each
I. Okay,
dollar
for each
ARR
will.
as dollar A.
Dollar
Hence,
A
we have to find whether A is prime or not. Okay.
prime or
So for dollar
for
I
dollar I
is
equal
equal
to
to
1.
2. Dollar I
Oh, yes,
less
we're
than
starting directly from
equal
2.
to dollar
Multi.
A dollar A divided by 2 and dollar I plus plus. So dollar count, oh, sorry, dollar count now. This will be break. This is finding prime logic, means the logic of
Mm.
getting prime numbers. If dollar I is greater than dollar $a by 2, then we are incrementing the, say,
Oh, C
this
plus
one,
plus.
dollar $c is equal to 0. Huh? Sorry,
Mm, mm,
return dollar $c. Let's check first. Okay, this is
mm,
simply a function which will count the prime numbers. Just first check it.
mm.
Fun 1, 0. Why it is giving 0? Dollar $c. We have printed count prime error. Okay, now we have to debug a little bit.
Ah,
How to debug it? Just check whether you have getting the actual number or not in A. Okay,
mm.
for that you print dollar $a,
Tolerate.
run it.
Yes, yes. We are not
Mm,
getting na.
count prime, count prime. Okay, count prime has been called. Okay, since count prime have been called, dollar error. Okay, okay, fine. Before that we will print our
We
dollar
initialize that
error,
ARR.
whether the elements
What
have
is
been
given the
passed.
value? Created array.
Hmm?
Uh, we have created ARR array.
Hello,
Have you connect means printed the array, created an array here array.
we have created the array letter. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
here we have, where we created the array, here error.
Ah,
Okay,
here we have created. Ah, we
we
have
have
created an
created the
array.
array and we pass the array. Okay, inside this function
Ah, that count should get that array,
we are going to
array
print that array
component.
here. Okay, check
Mm.
it. See, array has been printed.
Mm.
That
It's
means we are
coming
getting the
printed
data and this is also printing. Okay,
elements.
now we have to check, we have to move inside this error. So this is also printing.
Mm.
You get it? These
Mm.
are the values. These are the values
Yes,
we are getting. Okay, this is also printing.
yes.
Now here there is a problem. What is the problem?
Prime checking
Prime checking, because it is giving 0. Okay, now
zero. It's not counting the prime.
before doing anything with the loop, we will again try to print, echo that c value. Huh? C is equal to
Mm.
dot dollar $c. I'm just showing you how to debug step by step if we have some
Mm.
mistakes.
Mm.
See here, C is 0. That means C is
Count
0.
is not incrementing.
Here the data is not, means control is not coming. Okay, somehow
Coming.
dollar $c plus plus is not mm, uh, under reach.
Updating or
Okay,
incrementing.
why?
Yes, it's not under reach.
Why? When this will happen? When this will happen?
Mm.
This will happen when this condition is never going to be false. Okay. So
Mm.
what is this condition? Dollar I need to be greater than equal to dollar $a by 2.
Mm.
Now what is dollar $a by 2? We have to check this value. Okay. Now we have
Mm.
to check this value because you understand that this is not incremented. That means this condition is not going to
Yes,
be true.
not reaching.
Then we
Yes,
have to check the
it's
individual
always
values.
getting false.
P equal
Correct.
I equal to
dollar
dollar I,
I.
and dot, then what you have, dollar A, na? A, dollar A by 2, A by 2, A by 2 what is giving, dot, dollar A by 2, got it? I am giving
Got
some
it.
break on
Hmm.
new line. So take it. It is inside the for loop.
Hmm.
So that's why I am
Got
giving
it.
this break. Okay.
Each iteration it
Hmm.
should be known underlined by a
Syntax error aspect is single quote beer, beer.
beer tag at the last.
No. What is the error? Syntax error.
BR single
Unexpected
quotes it
single
is.
quoted string beer, expecting double quote line number 12. Line number 12 inside eco I is dollar I. Okay, fine. Dot. Inside that, this is a string, then dot
String.
dollar a by 2. I should keep that thing inside bracket, and dollar, and within code br. Everything is fine. Seems to be fine, na? There is no problem.
Uh, Now we will see the code.
Fun one. See, it is appearing here. To make it more clear, I should keep another break in front of it. Put a break in front of this one.
Dot should be given. Hmm.
Dot given. Okay. See, I is 2, a by 2 is 3.5.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I is 2, a by 2 is 4.5.
For every time I is taking only two
I is taking only 2. Why?
initial value. But it should have been incremented, na, I value.
Yeah, it must be incremented. I is 2, a by 2 is 3.5. Now for this is for each line for each number. So what are the values we have?
Hmm.
We have first 7, right? First we have
Hmm.
7. So I means
7 and
dollar
then
I is
9,
2.
11.
Okay. So 2 is less than
Hmm.
equal to 7 by 2 means 3.5. So 2 is less than equal to 3.5.
Condition is corrected.
So dollar I must be incremented to
Correct.
3. Then what will happen?
Hmm.
Acha, 2, sorry.
3 is less than or equal to
What a mess. If dollar $A modulo,
equal to 2.
it did not give that modulo.
2.
Dollar I is equal to 0, na? Then
Yes.
only we will do the break. We just run a loop and give the break inside it. Okay, now it's okay.
I
So
was
you have
thinking
to,
might be this different logic.
uh-huh. So we are dividing. We are just trying to divide it, divide the value a by dollar I, means the starting from 2 to up to the middle of the value. Okay. If any division matches, then we are breaking. Okay. Now we are counting that breaking. Okay, fine.
Mm.
Now it's okay. See here, we have two values. So for this simple thing, we need this
We
much of
did
time. This is
so
the
much.
process of debugging. No, it's very important while you are writing project code or anything, how to debug. Okay.
Debug.
Yeah. If you consider today probably I personally checked maybe over few anything not less than 10 to 20,000 codes, or maybe more than that, lines of
Oh,
code.
in the project,
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
in your project, what you are submitting.
Yeah.
My goodness. How
Developers
to
send
debug
me
that
some
can
code,
be
some
difficult.
issues were there. I have to fix it up. Means I have to give them the solutions. So I have to scrutinize all those works, lines of code, many, many lines of codes. Okay. So this is
Goodness, you
the
have lots
final
of
code we
patience.
have. And see here we have 2. Okay. Now if you increment the value,
Mm,
say maybe I am giving say 41. 41 I hope a prime number. So you will get
mm,
3 like that. Okay. So this
3.
is a proper function in PHP terms. Okay. Logic is simple as in C, C++,
Mm,
Java, but some syntax is different, nothing else. So that is how you can write a function in PHP. Okay.
okay. Okay.
So we will stop here today. So we completed how
Fine.
far? We have completed
Multidimensional
the
array
function
and
part,
functions.
multi-dimension array thoroughly we have discussed. And next day we will do
Mm,
this part. Uploading we will not do now because server communication first you
okay.
have to learn. Okay. So regular expression we also
Mm.
not do now. Maybe exception we will start
Handling
exception and we'll
exception.
complete at once. Exception is same like Java. Okay. After that we will move server communication and means I'm just writing otherwise I will forget. Okay. Next day, so
Exception handling.
communicating with server, get, post. Okay, form data,
Mm.
form data. Next means dynamically the taking input from user and processing in
Exception
server end.
handling.
Then exception handling. These two things we will do next day. Okay. With that, if
Go
possible,
from next.
session. Okay. These three things we
Mm.
will try to complete next day. Okay.
Okay,
So
fine.
stopping the recording first. Okay. Thank you.